blessed Christmas and a wonderful New Year. Okay, good. We're gonna have some, what do you want? You want some poetry or you want some jokes? Poetry again? How many poetry? Okay, how many jokes? Oh man, a lot, similar. Okay, you have to make it again. Okay, the poetry, who's poetry again? Okay, poetry, who joke? Okay, this poetry and this for joke. And you do it together. Okay. Now do it. 1, 2, 3. Who's winning? You. So what is that? Poetry. Oh, you guys too serious. Okay, poetry. No jokes. This is a no joke business around here. Okay. Oh man, it's very, very serious all this here. Okay, now you want to hear a poetry about a guru, or you want to hear poetry about remembering God? There's a lot of choice. There are two poetry, one for about guru and one for God. Who's a poetry about guru? Raise hand. Up. I can't see nada. Okay. Who is for remembering God? Okay, good. And we pick God instead. Okay. There's a poetry here from Kabir about remembering God, hey? I read it first, yeah? And then we see what we can do about it later. It's like this. In sorrow, all remember God. But in happiness, nobody. Who remembers God in happiness? Why should ever sorrow there be? Oh, how sad for him who's asleep. You don't think so? In his grief, he doesn't wake to weep. One whose dwellings is in the grave. In full ease, he never can sleep. Why art thou asleep? Says Kabir. Sing of God's glory, be awake. Death doth stand just over thy head, for his daily rations intake. Why art thou asleep? Says Kabir. Greatly thy sleep may thee damage. When time makes thundering sound, even Brahma's thorn starts to shake. Leaving aside the beloved Ram, who doth adore an alien god, he is like the prostitute's son, whom to call his father knows not. Loot in as much as thou canst loot. Divine name of Ram in treasure. God of death will hold thee by throat, and throttle all thy 10 apertures. Guru and God stand side by side. Whose feet should I touch and kowtow? O Guru, I offer myself at thy feet, since God tells me so. When God's in the souks, says Kabir, to the Guru for shelter goes. But when Guru is in the souks, in no way the helper is God. Soak means sad, right? In a bad mood, huh? Not in favor for you. Wow. Okay. Now let's remember God, one stanza at a time. In sorrow, all remember God, but in happiness, nobody. Who remembers God in happiness? Why should ever sorrow there be? Now, he say most of the people, according to Kabir, most of the people do not remember God when they are happy, but they only pray to God when they are in trouble. They are the same, huh? Yes. But he says that if you remember God even during the time that you're happy, then you never know sorrow in any case, right? That's what he said. Is it true? Have you experienced? Yes or no? Yes. My God. How much did you eat already? You can't even talk. And you expect me to talk all day. And just one word, yes or no? Yes. No. Yes. Say it with gusto, okay? Okay, now. Otherwise, I thought you didn't understand. Did you understand what I said? Yes. Okay. What did I say? Don't look at the book. Don't copy neighbor.
If you remember God when in sorrow and happiness, you'll never experience sorrow anyway.
Not in sorrow and happiness. That means you already have sorrow. You see? No. Did not hear nada. Okay. Another chance. Next one.
If you can remember God when you're happy, then you won't experience sorrow.
Okay, that is better. See? That's why I don't dare to say yes or no. Look at neighbor, yes or oh yes. A neighbor saying, oh no. Copy. Okay. I know you're in samadhi, but if you're not, you say it with a big voice. Okay? So I know you understand. If not, we do it again. Anybody understood?
Yes.
Okay. So we do it again? No. Okay. Thank you very much. Save my energy. Okay, now. So you all understood the first stanza, yeah? Is there anything else we should say about that? Not really, huh? Yeah. Well, we could, elaborate further, like, for example, in many developed society, people worship God just like a ritual, like a habit or like a social norm. Okay, we have to go to the church, oh my God. I should have gone to the football field, but okay, I have to go to the church because everybody else go to the church, yeah? Yeah, if I don't go to church at the day of my death, the priest don't come and pray for me, yeah. I have to pay tax to the church so that when I die, some priest will come and read some prayer for me. Yeah, I heard that in some country, if you don't pay church tax, in some country, the church tax is automatic. Yeah, it's deducted from your salary automatically. And if you don't pay it, you can also refuse to pay. You say you're Buddhist or you're non-believer or you are the religious faith, and you don't have to pay the church tax, like the Catholic tax or something. That was in Germany before, Yeah, I never know such thing exists, And if you don't pay the tax for the church, you refuse to pay it, then you take all your salary for yourself or do something else. Then at the time that you die, a priest will not come and say a prayer for you. Is that like that in your country?
Yes, and then you can't go to heaven.
You cannot go to heaven?
You don't pay taxes.
You don't pay tax, you don't go to heaven? Are you sure about that? My God, don't you all pay tax? You do? You do?
I stopped it. And
You
that's how I know.
That's how you know?
Yes.
Oh, they told you can't go to heaven?
Yes.
Oh, why did you stop then? Just to make sure, better pay taxes for the church, okay? No, whatever you want to do is fine. I'm just saying as an example, huh? So that's the way people go to church, you know? And sometimes, you know, the wife wanted to go to church and the husband has to drive the wife there. So next door there's always a pub or something. so they, the husband went there and the wife delivered, you know, to the church. So there was one joke, remember, the 16 years old daughter just got the license to drive, or permission to drive. And it's the first drive to the church. It was so bumpy and and hair raising. And the mother prayed all the way through to the church. And then finally the car arrived at the church. And she opened and fly outside of the car. And she looked up at the sky, she said, "Thank you." And the daughter said, "Don't mention it." So the mother said, "I'm not talking to you." You know whom she was talking to, right? Thank God that she's still alive. In the Buddhist discourse, the Buddha also says something like, the poor people, they too poor, you know, they're too poor to remember God because they're too preoccupied with survival. Maybe difficult to remember God. But the reasonably poor, they remember God better. They pray almost all the time. And the rich, you know, difficult to remember God. And he said, he mean Buddha nature, no? To practice spiritually for the rich is difficult. And he said, moreover, that if you know any rich person who practice spiritually, then that person is definitely a bodhisattva reincarnate. The bodhisattva incarnate, to help sentient beings or do some other noble job. He's not truly, a karma-laden person. In in the Bible, Jesus also mentioned that it's very difficult for a rich person to go to heaven. As difficult as the camel go through the eye of the needle. All right. So now, Kabir says the same. He just put it in poem, and it's more, practical. It's easy to remember, and he's always to the point. This guy, he's a leader, you know. Okay. Well, then, I guess the name came from old time when everybody has different profession, you know. Like goldsmith, you know, they call him Mr. Smith before, huh? So their name depends on their profession in ancient time. Yeah. Okay, now. So if we remember God always in time of happiness, then we won't know sorrow. Yeah? You guys have experience about that, no? Yeah. We meditate, we recite the God's name all the time, and our sorrow less and less all the time. Is that not so? Yes. Yeah, thank you. Yes or yeah, no? Yes. Oh, thank you. My God. All of you put the voice together, not as big as mine. You make me become like a big mouth. Okay, now. The next one, stanza number 2. Oh, how sad for him who's asleep. In his grief, he doesn't wake to weep. One whose dwelling is in the grave. In full ease, he never can sleep. Okay. He feels sorry for people who's asleep. Sleep doesn't only mean physical, eh? He means the guys who is not enlightened, who is always wallowing deep in the material existence, and don't even yearn for God, don't even want to know anything beyond the 3 meals and the clothes and some other comfort in life. He feels very sorry for these people. Like, even if their eyes are open all day, they are not awake. And he say that In his grief, he doesn't wake to weep. What does that mean? Anybody knows?
Pray. Doesn't pray.
He doesn't pray. Why in his grief then?
Well, when you say it, you're supposed to be praying.
Okay. Similar. Yeah, okay. Close enough. Elephant in my hand? Yes? Close enough. What's in my hand? An elephant. Close enough. I give you 1 point. Close enough. Okay. Remember the joke yesterday? That's close enough. Elephant in my hand. Okay, now. In his grief, he doesn't wake to weep. See, Kabir means, I guess he means that the people who are ignorant, who are so deep in the material existence, he doesn't even know that he's in trouble. Yeah? He doesn't know that he's in sorrow, in grief. He doesn't even wake up to weep for his own grievance because he doesn't think it's a grievance. Yeah? He just, how do you say, slave for the material world, and he does everything at all just to serve the body. Yeah? And he doesn't think that's just a grief, the grievance or a trouble at all. That's why he doesn't even wake up to cry for himself or to feel sorry for himself or to find some way to get out of it. Nothing. He doesn't think it's a grief. Yeah? That's why. But one whose dwelling is in the grave, in full ease, he never can sleep. See? The one whose dwelling is in the grave, what does that mean? In full ease, and he could not sleep. Is at ease, but he could not sleep. Because he lives in the grave. What does that mean?
He's aware of his mortality.
He's aware of his mortality. The elephant is out of my hand. Not bad. Okay. He's aware that life is just as much as death. Yeah? If you don't know anything about God, you're just living a life of shadow. Yeah? That's why Jesus said, let the dead bury the dead. He means those who are ignorant. I might as well call them dead. Because they're just walking and running and working. It's just like a mindless, person, a zombie, yeah? A dead person, a mechanical apparatus. It's not truly alive, yeah? Because the life eternal is not awakened in him. He just lives like a corpse, yeah? A walking body. Okay. But the one who knows that he is just living in this graveyard, in the body, he is always awake. And it's not like he's ailing or he's sick or anything. He's fully at ease, but he's always awake. He cannot sleep. Okay, that's what he meant, I hope. Is that correct or any complaint? No. Okay. Well, you love poetry, don't you? Wonderful. Me too. Okay. Actually, when you read this poetry, it's almost instantly clear already, hey? I pretend that I know something more, and you pretend you don't know anything. So we pass our time, yeah? You don't like jokes so much, what else do I do? Okay, now, stanza number 3. Why art thou asleep, says Kabir. Sing of God's glory, be awake. Death doth stand just over thy head, for his daily rations intake. Okay. He asked the ordinary people outside, why are you sleeping? Why? You wake up quick and sing glory of God. Sing not with the mouth, no? You think? Huh? No. Be thou in the closet and pray in secret. That's what it means by sing the glory of God. Or we may also sometimes sing hallelujah or God is great and all that stuff. But the main prayers, the main sing song, the main song that we sing to God is in silence, huh? When we sing to God directly, yeah? Yes. And when we communicate with God directly and sing to God with our heart, nah? Without instrument, without even a word written, yeah. This is a secret song between us and God, yeah? And God knows it, and we know it, yeah? Okay. A deep, loving relation between a couple, yeah? When they love each other, mostly they just sit and hold hands. And they look at each other like Mao and the husband, like that. It's so cute. I was thinking, what do they still see in each other after all these years? I'm sorry, I'm just kidding. I'm happy for you, okay? I don't have anybody else I can pick on, so please sacrifice. I don't know anybody else. I know you guys longer. You see, both of you. And I always know you sticking together like that. So I don't know anyone else. Anybody else the same? Yeah? See, I don't know them, so I just pick on you too, okay? Don't mind, huh? Now, sing of God's glory, be awake, just like what we're doing, huh? We try to be awake anytime for God, huh? Try to remember God even in the middle of the night, all night, morning, evening, every time I told you to remember God, né? And I even show you how, huh? Yeah. It's easy to say, oh, I must remember God, I should remember God. But you have to know how, no? Because if you don't know how, you just talk. Yeah? Very difficult to remember God if you don't know God. And you don't know how to know God, to remember God, then it's more difficult. Okay. Because he warned these ignorant people, he said, death is standing over your head and seeping his daily intake from you. I mean, he's eating you up every day, bit by bit, daily. He's standing over you all the time, eating you up. Yeah, if you don't remember God, then you are not protected, yeah? You're not focused on something above death, see? Then you are at the death level, and he's just standing nearby and eating you up alive. He eats your energy, yeah? He eats your time. He eats your wisdom. He eats your love. He eats your compassion. And then you're just more tired daily, and then at the end you have nothing. He eats you up alive, yeah? And when you finally succumb to his power, that's the time it's too late. Then he take over. He take control everything that you have or not have. So if you remember God, that won't happen because you rise above him, yeah? He can only look up, hey, when will you come down? You say, no, okay. This is stanza number 4. Why art thou asleep? Says Kabir again. Greatly thy sleep may thee damage. When time maketh thundering sound, even Brahma's throne starts to shake. You know very well already, huh? I don't think I need to translate anything. All I do is just read it, and you know. No? Do you know anything about this? Was it clear to you? Anybody know? No clear? Not clear. You just pretending. You like spoon-fed, like babies. Okay. Okay, big baby. Here comes your explanation. He also sorry for the people again. So he calls one more time. Wake up, don't sleep. Because when you sleep, it might damage you, yeah? Damage your soul, like the death will eat you up. And he said, when the time make thundering sound, what does that mean?
Death comes.
Yeah, when your time is up, it's like exploring all your being, and you cry and you feel very, very sorry, but it's too late, yeah? It's so shocking, even though everybody knows that at the end we will die. But nobody truly prepare for it. That's why they always very shocked, and very sorrowful when they die. Most of people, they don't die peacefully. They struggle inside, outside. They cling to life. They want to stay alive. The time of death come to them, it's like thunder. It's such a shocking event and news to the body, the mind of the mortal, of ordinary people. Therefore he say, wake up now, wake up now. Because even Brahma, Brahma's throne is supposed to be the highest in the three universes, but when the death comes, Brahma's throne is also shaken. Yeah, such a very, very forceful event of a human being that it seems the whole universe, tremble at that time. Because he's not prepared to leave this world. Why is he not prepared? He sleeps. Huh? He's attached. What else?
Scared.
He's scared. What else?
He's forgotten.
He forgotten?
God.
God. What was the question? What was my question? What did I ask you?
About the son of Brahma. Why is he not prepared?
Why is he not prepared? You're all sleeping. My God, wake up, guys. It's a song about waking up. Jesus. Okay. It's like this. He's not prepared. Why he's not prepared? Yeah, he's ignorant. That's why he's not prepared. Okay, but more graphic.
I know there is a better world.
Yes, that's right. He's so scared, unprepared, because he doesn't know anything else except this world. That's correct. Yes. So when he has to leave this world finally, it shook him all over as if even the whole three world is trembling. The thrones of Brahma, that is the third world, The whole three world is trembling, yes. Because he knows nothing else except this material existence. And although he knows that he die any time, he's never prepared. Because he's so busy all day long, worrying about unimportant things. So when the time that the death knocked at his door, he totally was unprepared and shocked to the core of his being. Oh yeah, that's a pity, that's why. That's why Kabir say, wake up, wake up. It could damage your sleep. Sleep not only mean physical body, but sleep of the mind, Yes. Ignorance, yet you don't know other glorious world beyond this world. That is a great pity, because we are given this physical human body so that we have a chance to find God. Yeah? Because we have a chance to find God. We have opportunity as a human being. That's our birthright. But we don't use it. We just really is asleep in all this material comfort or discomfort, and we forget God. And this is a pity. So he keep calling again and again. Wake up, wake up, wake up. But I don't think many people listen to him. Or else you wouldn't be here. If you listen to Kabir at that time, I don't think you come back here to listen to me after he died. Okay. Oh no, or maybe you just came down from heaven. Let's hope so. You think, huh? Who knows? Some of you are, yeah? Okay. And you think I'm talking about you, huh? You, huh? I think I must have come from heaven, right? All of you must have talked about me. Like the guy yesterday in the church, when he talked bad about somebody, it's somebody else. It's not him. What?
We are very humble.
You are humble? Oh, man. You even know that you're humble. That's fantastic. That's truly humility. Okay. Yes, you are. In a way you are. In a way you are. If you came and sit at somebody else's feet and you trust that person to teach you something, then you're humble enough already. It's a basic, okay? It's a basic humility, yeah? And at this time of the day, the year, you have free time. You could have gone to Cancun or Paris by night or something, and you didn't, huh? And you come here, spend all your time sitting on your butt until it's very tired. And I make you sit all day, all night even. We don't have beds in the center. We don't have room for you, not to talk about any bed, huh? So the bed we can just completely forget, like it doesn't never exist in the human history. That is more, just accept it to be more comfortable, yeah? Okay. Now, I would have really loved to make you comfortable, in any house or anywhere I live, but that's not the way I should love you. That's not really love for you, truly like that. If I give you a bed, then forget about meditation. I will have to recite Kabir poem every day, all the time. Wake up, why art thou asleep? Why art thou asleep? With microphone all over the place. Yeah, recite the same poem all the time. Yeah, so love is not always the way it looks, huh? Yes, there are different kind of love. If I give you a bed, then that's it. I think I can forget the retreat altogether because you're already working outside and you're tired already, huh? And if I give you a bed, that's it. Thank you, Master. You're truly compassionate. And then all I hear was just like a whole orchestra around here. If I even have room for bed, no? So, okay, I'm glad you can sit, yeah, some days and some nights. That's just to prove to you that without sleep, you're okay, no? I mean, without bed, you're okay. Yeah? It's really proven, no? Sometimes we sit 7 days even, right? All day, all night, no problem, right? You feel proud of yourself now, I can see that. How humble. Yeah. Yes, okay. Well, this is very humane already. I allow you to bring your own leaning chair and sleeping bag and tons of cushions, tons of everything else. And yesterday I heard a Vietnamese told me that they have to wear 6 pants and six top because they cannot find their own in a small storage over there. They couldn't find their luggage anyway, so they put everything on their body. They say they're hot, but they wear so many clothes. I say, why? I said, because we are not allowed to bring anything in here, so we just put it all on our body. Too many luggage, so not allowed to bring. Of course you can. You can't just bring a ton of things and put here. There's no room for your butt, not to talk about any other thing. And you have a lot of stuff, yeah? So anyway, they say they put it all on their body. Like, how you say, mobile home. Mobile home. It's truly a mobile home, huh? Yeah. And they're like 6 top and 6 pants altogether. Oh my God. Why? And then how did you live with all that? So it's warm or what? So you just peel off one by one, right? Day 1, and then day 2, and day 3, day 4. Okay. You were scared because you heard that it's very cold here, right? So you prepared. Well, at least you're better than the ignorant guy in here. You know where you're going and you prepare. But you're over-prepared. Yeah, that's why in Hungary I say I take you up to the 5th level and you want to go to the highest. Now, what for anyway, huh? The purpose is not to go the highest possible. The purpose is just to be one with God anywhere we do, yeah? To be liberated from life and death, yeah? And to help others when you need to. And the 5th level is perfect for that. Most of human beings, they just run around in the 5 levels, yeah? Most of beings. So you are on the 5th level, it's easy to fish them up. Huh? If you go to the highest, every time you want to go down to the fifth level, it takes a long time already. And it takes a long time to go down here as well. On fifth level is a middle way, It's easy to to say hello to the Most High and then to reach down to fish some suffering being up. Yeah? It's not like competition anymore, okay? To be one with God, it doesn't mean you have to be on the highest level of God. Eh? Because most of people, they're suffering in the material existence anyway, yeah? So you hang around there, you can come down, help them anytime, okay? Okay, your body consists of your head, your torsos, yeah? Your stomach and your body, your toes and all that. Everything is you. Even little fingernails is you, yeah? Somebody has to be a fingernail, no? Can everybody be the head, no? Then you have how many heads? Just head and nothing else. And then you roll around in the head. You have no hand to take anything, no stomach to enjoy food, eh? And no legs to walk. And then it's also no use, is there? Huh? Suppose you have just head, 100 heads even, nothing else. Is it good? No. Told you. So don't be greedy and say, fifth level, I don't like. You're not even on the third level. And you say, I don't like fifth level. That's so funny, silly. It's fine, yeah? Wherever God put us is fine. As long as we're liberated and we are of use, yeah? For the universe, yeah. Don't always ask the universe to do what for you. Ask what you can do for the universe. Okay, I mean for other beings, né? In a whole. Now we move down to the next stanza. Number 5. Okay. Number 5. Leaving aside the beloved Ram, who doth adore an alien god, he is like the prostitute's son, whom to call his father he knows not. Okay. He's talking about the guy who is asleep. Yeah? The person who doesn't know the real God. Ram in India is God, yeah? Yeah, real God, Almighty God. So when you go to India, sometimes they come out to the house and they greet you immediately. Hello, Ram, 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 something like that, okay? Ram, Om, whatever they think God might be. The name of Ram is signify God here. And then he said the person who leave aside the beloved Ram and adore an alien God. I mean, he doesn't really know that real God. He just say God, God. Yeah, and he worship maybe stone or statues or mountain, river, whatever. Well, in fact, they were also God, manifestation of God for the usefulness of human being. And we have also river God, mountain God, and all that. Yeah, just like in government, we have local God, local officer. Yeah, but what he means here is if you don't really know God, I mean you're not enlightened, then you just worship God, but that God doesn't exist. The God that you think you're worshiping is not real. It doesn't exist because you don't know Him. So you imagine with your limited brain power that the God is like this, the God is like that. You know, the God punish you when you do bad, the God reward you when you do good, and the God who listen to your every whim. That's not it. So he say alien God. That's the alien God. So he likened this kind of person to a prostitute son. He will never know his real father. He doesn't know whom to call father. He doesn't know who is his father. That's what he meant, okay? My God, he's too rough, huh? He's not afraid to offend anybody, huh? He just says straight. Wow. I don't think I dare to go to any ignorant person and say, you are a prostitute son. Woe to anybody who say that. But he was in India, you see? Yeah. And he was a giver. Everybody needs him. So they don't dare put him in jail or do anything to him. You understand what I mean? I guess that's what it is.
It's a very good example if you really don't know who your father could
Good example, yeah, of course. It's a good example, but nobody wants to listen to that example. That's the problem. Is it very good example? Very straight, I told you. He's very straight, famous for being straight. He laughed at everybody, yeah? With all the empty renunciation, Like he say, the yogi, he make poetry to make fun of the yogis, those who don't have a master, who not contacted with God or anything, who just wear the robe and run around and wear a long beard like this. And so he says something like, the yogi live in his home and went into the forest and make himself like a eunuch, like one without a woman, like the important one. And then the yogi dye the color of his garment, clothes, instead of his mind into the color of love. He live in his family, go into the forest. He wear a bear like a goat and make himself alone like a eunuch. And he said, you all go to hell. He even say that. It's no use. That's what he mean. No use at all. Just an empty action, yeah? Empty act of renunciation. Denunciation truly came when you know God. When you know something better, then you leave that thing out, yeah? Like when you grow up, then you drive a real car, and then you leave those toys behind, yeah? Yeah, okay. So he say, even Kabir say that you will all go to hell, bound hand and foot. He say that to those yogis, so-called yogis, yeah? So everything has to have a substance. If not, it's just an empty name, yeah? Empty name. Just like the photo, yeah, of Brother Kerr's wife and not the real one. He got the real one, yeah? I don't think he ever kept that photo anymore. Maybe he did, but he don't ever look at it. Only now and again when he want to tell the story how he met her, if anybody ever ask. Okay, now, number 6. He advised us what to do now. Loot in as much as thou canst loot, divine name of Ram in treasure. God of death will hold thee by throat and throttle all thy 10 apertures. He say that you better, steal even, take as much as you can from the protective divine power, yeah, from Ram, while you can, yeah, because it's a treasure, endless treasure. So take whatever you can, take as quick as possible, as much as possible. Otherwise, the God of death will hold you by your throat and shake you up all over, yeah? That's what it is, similar to what he said upstairs. Up here. It's very clear anyway, huh? Is there anything else I have to say? Nope, okay. So we move down to number 7 because it's very hot already. Are you feeling hot? Yes. Because I sit here with all the light, concentrate here, so it feels hot. Also, I sit a little bit high, yeah? So the heat come up, you see? But I sit high so that you can see me. I'm already very short and small. If I sit on the floor, you see me nothing. That's why all the gurus sit on the higher platform, on the master or the teacher. The reason is that for the so disciple can see him or her, huh? Not like the guru love to sit on high. It's so hot up here. Yeah. When you sit down lower, it's cooler even. Huh? You are welcome to take your clothes off. I mean, some. It's already almost over, so you are down to the last layer already, no? It's very good, just like you're shedding your different bodies, yeah? Physical and astral and causal and Brahmic, and then you go up and up to the 5th level. It's a time of death, it's like that. But you don't even have to wait there, no? Every day, if you diligently practice, you also have this experience anyway. You shed one by one. It's very distinctive. Very distinctive. You cannot say you don't know. There is a very, very You know, when in my old day even, yeah, I can feel it so clearly, like go one by one, you know, chup, 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 chup. You can really feel it physically also. Yeah, sometimes when it's slow like that. And when it's fast, then you don't feel so much. Zup, just gone. Yeah? It's also nice to feel like layer after layer. You just, you know, set it off, set it off. It go like staircase, you know what I mean? Tuck, 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 tuck. It's a nice feeling. I like it very much. When it goes slow, it go like a staircase, you know? One by one, one by one. But fast, not slow, but you can still feel it distinctively, one by one, you go up. So cool. In my old time, when I was still like you, huh? Oh, I'm still like you, but I have some extra stuff. Yeah. Okay, now we go through to the stanza 7. Guru and God stand side by side. Whose feet should I touch and kowtow? Oh, Guru, I offer myself at thy feet, since God tells me so. You know, right? It's clear, right? No? Is it clear? Okay. Yes or no? Yes. Means. Okay. He said, Kabir said that if the Guru, mean the Master, and God stand together side by side, then whom feet should you touch? You touch the feet of somebody in India, that means utmost respect. That's what it is. Touch feet means respect. So he means, which feet should you touch? And kowtow, he means that whom should you pay reverence and bow your head to? He say, oh Guru, I offer myself. He say, my master, of course, I offer myself to my master. At thy feet, at the feet of the master, he want to offer himself. Because God told me so. Not that he chose to do it, but God will tell him to offer his reverence to the master anyway. You know why?
Without the master, you can't know God.
Without the master, you can know God. And what else?
The master is God.
The master is one with God, yes. Even if he's not one with God, he came down from other level, higher than you, and he came here to do God's mission. And because of his suffering, his sacrifice, you learn to know God and liberation. So even if God did not come down and do it, then of course the master is the best, no? God just standing there and watch the master working. The master is the one who sing glory to God anyway, who serve God and who work for God, as the expense of his discomfort and sacrifice. So of course, even God tell you to bow to the master, and that's correct, huh? Yeah, that's very good. Okay, so we continue to number 8. When God's in the sulks, say Kabir, to the Guru for shelter goes. But when Guru is in the sulks, in no way the helper is God. Okay. You understand?
No.
No? Okay. In the sulk, what does it mean in the sulk? You explain.
A little bit sad. A little bit sad.
A little bit sad. You know when you're soaking? You go in the corner and don't want to talk to anybody. You're in bad mood. Yeah? I mean in the sulks. Yeah. Okay, now, mostly people don't use it, but in poem they use it more sophisticated. Yeah? They just say he's soaking. Yeah? Or he soaks. That's it. He don't say in the sulks. Yeah. Okay, now, in the sulks, in the plural, in when the master is sad. Nah? Okay. Now, when he say that when God is upset with you, I mean, maybe calamity befalls you, or you are in misfortune, and you always blame, oh, God doesn't favor me, a thing like that. You know, God try me, God test me, something like that. So that is what it means by when God is upset. Yeah. But truly, is God ever upset?
No.
No. Okay. So he means when things are not in your favor, then where do you go? You go to the master for refuge. It's not necessary yet to go physically to a physical master at that time, but you just trust the master, you just remember master, you stay in his protective power of love. That's it, nah? So that's what he means when God in the soul. I mean, when God is not pleased with you, then you run to the guru for refuge. But when guru is in the soul, God is no way to help you. That's what he says in here, according to Kabir. Yeah? In no way the helper is God. That means when the master is displeased with you, even God cannot help. Yes, because God dispatched him down here to help you. He's the one to help you. And if you make him displeased, no one else is there. See what I mean? Because if God could have helped you, he doesn't have to send a helper down here. See what I mean? Yeah. This is his representative. He's empowered to do everything he can to fulfill your wish and make your life comfortable. But if you are in trouble with him, then that's it. You're doomed. No one else is there. Understand? All right. Very clear, huh? Or any other idea? Any other idea? No? Okay. You're only good at make me forgetting stuff. Okay, now, there's another half. Almost half. I read it first, okay? Blind are those men who say Guru other than what he is. Kabir Evers. When God is in soaks, there is room. There's no room when the Guru is in soak. Rosary doth rotate in hand, within mouth wags the tongue to talk. But for directions roams the mind. This isn't a way to remember God. True Guru is a greater jeweler who tests the genuine and the fake from the seas of this mundane world. He takes out germs for safety's sake. Singing attributes frees not from qualities cram, but forlorn. Who don't adore God day and night, how can they realize the rare God? Okay, now we go one by one again. Number 9, stanza number 9. Blind are those men who say Guru other than what he is. Kabir Evers. When God is in soaks, there is room. There is no room when Guru is in soak. Similar to the one before, okay? But similar here, but he make an extra special, warning that blind are those men who say Guru other than what he is. Means that the one who just say Guru to anybody instead of the true Guru is a blind one. It's useless anyway, yeah? And the same, even when God is displeased with you, there is still room for you to run around, to hide, yeah? You still can avert the danger or change the situation if you take refuge in the Master. But when the Master is displeased, there's nowhere else to go. No one else you can ask for, okay? That's what it is, all right. So that's the true Guru, yeah? Anybody else, you don't call him Guru if he's not the true Guru. Okay, rosary doth rotate in hand, within mouth wags the tongue to talk. In 4 directions roams the mind. This isn't a way to remember God. Okay, he's talking about those people who are so keen on external worship, yeah? Like telling of the beads or doing any outer penance. But his mind is not concentrate on the true worship because he's not in a meditative state. He's not in a communicative presence of God. You see? That's why it's useless. If you keep repeating things with your tongue inside, and you rotate the beads in your hand, but your mind is not with God. Your mind is scattered in all directions, he said. In 4 directions roams the mind while you are rotating the beads and talking in the mouth. Yes, your mind is not with God at all. Yeah. He said this isn't a way to remember God because it's external things. It's not the way to communicate with God. Yeah, that's what it is. So now we go to number 11. True Guru is a great jeweler who tests the genuine and the fake. From the seas of this mundane world, he takes out germs for safety's sake. Yeah, okay. He likened the true teacher to a good jeweler. Yeah, he can tell which is the real gemstone, which is not, and he will take them out to hide them in a safe place. That's why he say, take the germs for safety's sake from the seas of mundane world. He take the true jewel out. Yeah, because with his professional eyes, he can discern which one is a true stone. Yeah, precious stone. It's very easy, so simple. Nah? Like the Guru take the real, sincere, and honest soul back to God. Nah? Take him out of suffering. Yeah. Because to him, this sincere soul is like precious stone. Yeah, and precious stones are not many. Yeah? You can dig the whole 1,000 tons of dirt, and you might have a hand of diamonds, or just a barrel, or some very small small amount. Yeah. Same with rubies or any others precious stones. They are not like abound in this world. Nah? They are just some number. That's why they're precious and they're expensive. Same with the true spiritual aspirants. There are not many. Yeah? So, if you don't see a lot of people following us, they follow. The followers are different from disciples. Yeah? Okay. The followers may be semi-precious stone. And the non-follower even like sand. Too many to count. Yeah? Semi-precious stone, we have it now and again. Yeah? But diamond, rubies, yeah? I say sapphire, emerald, they are rare. Nah? The good one even. And be among these precious stones, there are even one the flawless, nah? One big and shiny, and one with flaw, one a little murky, cheaper, yeah? Same with the true disciples. There are some excellent disciples who are really excels and who really understand everything of the true teaching. And some understand 80%, 50%, 90%. Some understand a little, yeah? And so some don't understand. So to the Guru, the disciples are like germs, yeah? True precious stones. So he take them out and, of course, hide them in heaven. Safe. No moth to corrupt and no thieves to steal. Okay. He takes out germs for safety's sake, né? Yeah, for your safety, for your comfort. He take you out of this mundane sea. Okay, now number 12. Singing attributes, free not from qualities. Cram ram, but forlorn. Who don't adore God day and night, how can they realize the real God? Yes. Okay. He means that you sing praise to God and say God is merciful, God is compassionate, God is loving, all that. Doesn't free you. Yeah? Doesn't free you from this mundane world, from the trouble of this world. Yeah? You might feel very crowded, talking about Ram all day, but you still feel it's still missing something. You still lack something. That's why you're still very lonely. Yeah? If you don't know the true God. So I say, who don't adore God day and night, how can they realize the real God? The real is in parentheses. Yeah? I mean, how can you realize God? To adore God, you have to know God, no? You have to be in communication with God, the way we do, yeah? The way we do in Quantum method, we truly see God, we truly hear God. Then you can remember God day and night. Even if you don't want to remember, it just become yourself, yeah? Light and music just imbue in you and just emanates from you wherever you go, blessing people, blessing your life, yeah? And that is a person who can say that he adores God. And then he truly can find God. No one else. Even if you sing praise all day, you rotate the beats all day, it's not the way to know God. That's what Kabir say. Okay? All right. Thank you for listening. Okay, good. It was a great help. It's too serious, you know. Oof. I would have loved to tell jokes, but you guys love to listen to poetry, so there you are. You had it. Okay. We refresh ourselves, yeah? Okay, because it's crampy in here. All right. You okay, huh? Man, you are really genius. You sit all day, all night, and you still sit. If I sit here, you can sit forever also. You're really wonderful. God bless you. All right. And see you later. You happy? Somebody help me with that, huh? You guys can have this, okay? Yeah. You share, all right? Yeah. Thank you, and see you.
Thank you, Master.
I always see you, okay? In my heart. Even if we don't see each other sometime later, it's okay. Yeah? Yeah. Todo va bien. Todo va bien.